Welcome back to Football Trending News, your home for the latest football updates, breaking stories, match reactions, and everything happening in the world of football. Today, we are discussing a major World Cup 2026 story that is making headlines across the United Kingdom and beyond. As excitement continues to build ahead of the biggest World Cup in history, thousands of football fans have received a shocking reminder that not everyone will be allowed to travel to the tournament. According to reports, more than 2,300 football fans from England and Scotland have been banned from traveling to the 2026 FIFA World Cup in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Authorities have ordered individuals with football banning orders to surrender their passports, preventing them from attending the tournament. For many football supporters, the World Cup is the ultimate sporting event. Fans spend years dreaming about following their national team around the globe, creating unforgettable memories, and supporting their country on the biggest stage in football. However, for thousands of people, that dream will not become reality this summer. The decision has sparked widespread discussion among football fans, law enforcement agencies, and football authorities. Some believe the measures are necessary to ensure safety and protect the reputation of supporters traveling abroad. Others argue that it highlights the long-lasting consequences of football-related offenses. Let's break down exactly what is happening. Authorities have confirmed that more than 2,300 individuals who currently have football banning orders are required to hand over their passports to police. The deadline for surrendering passports comes before the tournament begins, ensuring those individuals cannot travel to the host nations during the World Cup. The World Cup will be hosted across 3 countries for the first time in history: United States, Canada, and Mexico. Millions of fans are expected to attend matches across the 3 nations as football's biggest tournament expands to a larger format than ever before. For England and Scotland supporters, the excitement surrounding the tournament is enormous. Both national teams have qualified, and fans have been preparing for months to follow their teams throughout the competition. However, authorities are determined to ensure that only supporters who respect the law and football regulations are allowed to travel. Many viewers may be wondering exactly what a football banning order is. A football banning order, commonly known as an FBO, is a court-imposed restriction that can prevent individuals from attending football matches and traveling to international tournaments. These orders can remain in place for several years and, in some cases, can last up to 10 years depending on the severity of the offense. Football banning orders are not issued for minor disagreements or simple mistakes. They are typically handed down following offenses linked to football-related misconduct. These can include violent behavior, public disorder, drug offenses, ticket touting, hate-related abuse, unauthorized stadium access, and football-related online hate crimes. Authorities argue that banning orders have played an important role in reducing football violence and preventing incidents involving supporters at major international tournaments. Football has changed dramatically over the past few decades. In the past, football hooliganism was a major concern across Europe and beyond. International tournaments often face security challenges due to a small minority of supporters engaging in disorderly behavior. As a result, governments, football associations, and police forces introduced stricter measures to identify and restrict individuals who pose potential risks. Supporters who receive football banning orders face significant consequences. Not only can they be prevented from attending matches, but they may also be prohibited from traveling internationally during major tournaments. Officials have made it clear that anyone who attempts to breach a banning order could face serious legal consequences. Failing to comply with the restrictions may result in unlimited fines and even prison sentences. The government has defended the decision, emphasizing that the vast majority of supporters travel responsibly and represent their countries with pride. Officials have stressed that these measures are not aimed at ordinary football fans. Instead, they are designed to target a relatively small number of individuals who have previously been involved in football-related offenses. Supporters traveling to the World Cup often become unofficial ambassadors for their countries. Whether they are cheering inside stadiums, gathering in fan zones, or exploring host cities, their behavior influences how people around the world perceive football fans from their nations. That is one reason authorities are taking the issue seriously ahead of the tournament. Interestingly, Statistics from previous World Cups suggest that most traveling supporters behave responsibly. During the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, approximately 7,000 fans traveled from the United Kingdom, and there were reportedly no arrests. During the 2018 World Cup in Russia, around 5,000 fans traveled and only 3 arrests were recorded. Similar figures from previous tournaments show relatively low levels of incidents compared with the overall number of supporters attending. These statistics highlight an important point. The overwhelming majority of football supporters simply want to enjoy the tournament, support their team, and celebrate the game they love. Most fans spend significant amounts of money traveling to tournaments. They book flights, hotels, match tickets, transportation, and other expenses. For many supporters, attending a World Cup is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. That is why authorities believe it is important to protect genuine supporters from disruption caused by a small minority. Another interesting aspect of this story is the scale of expected travel. Reports indicate that around 65,000 supporters from the United Kingdom are expected to travel to the World Cup. That number demonstrates just how popular international football remains among England and Scotland fans. The World Cup itself is expected to break multiple records. The 2026 tournament will feature more teams, more matches, and more host cities than any previous World Cup. Fans will travel thousands of miles across North America to watch matches in some of the world's most impressive stadiums. Because of the size of the tournament, security planning has become one of the biggest challenges facing organizers. Police forces, governments, FIFA officials, and local authorities have spent years preparing for the event. Ensuring the safety of players, officials, supporters, and local communities remains a top priority. The decision to collect passports from banned supporters forms part of a wider security strategy designed to reduce potential risks before the tournament even begins. Authorities have also been working closely with players and national team staff. Reports indicate that England players, family members, and agents have received briefings on issues such as online abuse, racism, and security concerns ahead of the World Cup. This reflects how modern football has evolved. Today's challenges extend beyond what happens inside stadiums. Players and supporters can also face abuse online, making digital safety an increasingly important topic during major tournaments. As the World Cup approaches, fans are naturally focusing on football matters as well. England supporters believe their team has a genuine opportunity to challenge for the trophy. Scotland fans are equally excited about seeing their national team compete on the world stage. Both sets of supporters are eager to create positive memories and support their teams throughout the tournament. However, this latest development serves as a reminder that football authorities are determined to maintain high standards of behavior. For younger fans especially, the story carries an important lesson. Actions taken today can have consequences that last for years. Some individuals affected by football banning orders may have committed offenses many years ago, yet the restrictions continue to impact their ability to attend major sporting events. Missing a World Cup is a significant consequence for any passionate football supporter. Imagine spending years waiting for your national team to qualify, watching the draw, planning trips with friends, and counting down the days until the tournament begins, only to discover that you are unable to attend because of previous misconduct. That reality highlights why authorities view banning orders as an effective deterrent. Whether fans agree or disagree with the policy, there is no doubt that it sends a strong message. Football should be about passion, excitement, competition, and community. Major tournaments bring people together from different countries, cultures, and backgrounds. The World Cup is one of the few sporting events capable of capturing the attention of billions of people around the world. For that reason, organizers want the focus to remain on the football itself rather than incidents involving disorderly behavior. As we move closer to kickoff, excitement continues to grow across the football world. England and Scotland supporters will soon begin traveling to North America, dreaming of unforgettable victories, dramatic moments, and perhaps even a deep run into the tournament. For more than 2,300 individuals with football banning orders, however, that journey will not happen. Their passports will remain with authorities until after the World Cup final, ensuring they cannot travel to the tournament. Whether you view the measure as necessary security or a harsh consequence, It is one of the biggest off-field stories surrounding the World Cup right now. The countdown to World Cup 2026 has officially begun, and football fans around the world are preparing for what promises to be one of the most historic tournaments ever staged. Thank you for watching Football Trending News. If you enjoyed today's update, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest football news, World Cup updates, transfer stories, and breaking football headlines from around the world. Let us know in the comments. Do you think football banning orders are necessary to protect major tournaments? Or should supporters be given a second chance? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.